right, my baby shower is this weekend, and I have a lot to do before then, but something I really wanted to happen is for me to include some Lego flowers into the decoration. Actually, into pretty much everything decoration related. I have put a ton of thought into how I want this done, different ways to incorporate this set here, pink flower bouquet, to help make the day extra special and a little bit more me. I am the one pregnant, by the way. Updated bump check. My dog thinks it's my husband. Now, the thing is, my family and my husband's family are both coming to the shower, and I want them to know that I'm into Lego. Not so much Lego. There's nothing wrong with either, but I'm a grown girl, I'm about to have a baby, and it's not like I just build Lego in my room all day. Now, the Lego group was kind enough to send 20 of this pink flower bouquet Lego set to help make the day a bit extra special. The pink flowers are perfect for a baby shower. And there's also 5 of the tiny plants here. I keep wanting to call them succulents. Those are different. These are tiny plants. And I thought that these would be a really good fit for the baby shower because the theme is El Paso Backyard Barbecue, which is basically just a typical Tuesday based on how my husband described his childhood. Essentially, we wanted some of my husband's Tex-Mex heritage to be part of it, and I am also really keen on hitting a piñata because it's been a few years. Now, I have lots planned with these flowers, as well as the tiny plants, but first I need to build them. Lucky for me, my mom's in town, and she has actually already built them all. Thank you, Mom. Actually, she didn't build all of them. I built one of the sets. I get like this much credit. Each of these sets have 750 pieces in them, which means that 20 boxes of this is 15,000 pieces. That's crazy. And all of this was actually only built over the course of 3 days. But this here, yes, it is exciting, but it's not the most exciting part. What we do with the Lego flowers is what will be very exciting. There's a few things that I have planned that I want to do with the flowers. The first thing is something kind of similar to this wreath. I built this wreath about a year ago using official flowers, but then they're attached into this foam and held on with little Technic pieces. So I want to build a wreath, except it won't be a wreath, and it won't be with these flowers. My vision here is to incorporate flowers from the pink flower bouquet. Create foam shapes kind of like this, except it spells baby, and have that kind of hanging up on the wall as one of the main decorations for the baby shower. A dilemma that I've been facing is that the foam that you can buy at the store, they don't have it in letter shapes. Well, I guess they technically do. It's like a lowercase L, some O's. So we're gonna have to get a little bit creative with glue, but that's okay. I bought foam glue. Didn't know it was a thing. Found it, bought it. We're gonna see how it works. I also found this strange hat. It's foam, and because it's hollow on the inside, I thought it'd be nice to stick some Lego flowers through it and just kind of have like a centerpiece. We'll see what happens with that. But then if we have any extra Lego flowers, then I'm gonna put them in vases all throughout the downstairs as decoration. I think that'll be just kind of nice. I'll build them how they were supposed to be built because none of these have stems. I might just lay here for a while. This feels great. Do you like this? You're so beautiful. I love her butt. But there's also this thing that I found at the hobby store, and I thought it was kind of nice. You can hang it on a front door, hang it on a wall, but it has this little grid here, and I thought it'd be really easy to stick Lego stems through it and kind of secure them with Technic on the other side. So I'd essentially fill this whole area with Lego flowers. I don't know, I saw it, I bought it, I thought it'd be a good idea. We'll see. This is my first time crafting with foam, and it was kind of a disaster. The foam cutters that I bought is a super hot mini sword looking rod, and it worked really well, but started smoking because it had little foam pieces still on it. And I was home alone and didn't know what to do, so I started blowing on it because there was a lot of smoke. It cut through the foam really well though, but then putting together the letters required little bitty pieces of foam glued together, and the glue wasn't drying fast enough. It was honestly just awful, and I couldn't figure it out, so I had my parents help me with it. Luckily, it went a lot smoother from there. We finally finished all of the foam letters after like 4 hours of engineering on these bees. We used glue and a bunch of Technic pins to kind of hold everything together, as well as some tears. I have no idea if these are actually gonna hold, but we're gonna try some things and hopefully it works out. I'm gonna start poking flowers through. I'm scared. I dug through my Technic collection to find lots of little Technic rods and stuck those into the flowers so that then I could poke the flowers through the foam. Side note, while I'm doing this, the family was figuring out catering and decorations downstairs, but obviously this was more important. Doing the A now with these dahlias. This is going a lot slower than I thought it would. I'm kind of crashing out, like mentally more than physically. I don't know anything about floral arrangements, but after this, I feel like I have a PhD because the dahlias and little blue flower things looked really pretty together. With the dahlias and the foam on their own, there was still too much white space, so I had to include some other little flowers in there as well, and the blue was the perfect choice. I'm so happy with it. Just finished the A, and it's really wobbly. I'm kind of nervous that it's not going to hold up once it's on the wall. It's a really thin piece of foam. I had just enough flowers for it. I definitely need like a little bit more of the blue ones, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Because I also have an emergency bag of flowers with lots of just random stem pieces. So maybe I can throw some of these in there to fill in the white space, but it's good enough for now. This was my favorite though. The pink roses with the little white flowers was a perfect combination, and it ended up being my favorite. Also at this point, this is like hour 4 or 5 of poking flowers through foam, and I'm pretty exhausted. I probably should have made the letters smaller because I'm also Sorry, that was my dog. I'm running a bit low on flowers, which I was not expecting ever to happen. Here's our Y. I really like how the colors turned out, but it's very heavy and the foam is very thin. I might need to reinforce it later, but at least it's pretty. Now we just have our final B. I'm gonna be using a bunch of these orange flowers for it. These flowers don't cover much of the foam when you stick them in. As you can see, there's still a lot of white space there. And I also had a bunch of the purpley ones left over, so I threw those into the mix. We just finished the B and it's more like a tropical vibe, which I kind of like. It's different at least. I was trying to keep it mostly just orange flowers, but we had so many of these pink ones because there was 3 in each box, so I used those too. At this point, I've been putting together my Lego flower letters for about 6 hours. They're literally just scattered throughout my room, all on the floor. I'm afraid to touch them. The foam that I chose is a little flimsy and the flowers are very heavy. Makes me very nervous. I don't know how they're gonna get hung up, but I'm gonna make that Ross's problem and my parents. My parents are here too. So I'm just gonna pass the letters along to them. Hope that something good happens. Good meaning the letters don't break in half or into more pieces than that. I might just crash out if that happens. This took forever. Now I'm working on this golden wreath and I'm kind of experimenting with it. Essentially, you just kind of poke the Lego through this net grid. But things keep kind of falling off. It's a little frustrating. It's easier than I thought it would be, but it's still taking a while, if that makes sense. Yeah, things keep breaking. I hate this eucalyptus. I'm taking these out. The only challenging part with this little gold wreath thing that I'm working on is how to actually get the flowers through it without it toppling and wobbling all over the place. Because when it's on the table and you poke the Technic through, it starts just wobbling and it's really unstable. It's hard to actually work on it. So I eventually gave up and treated it like a necklace, and that kind of worked out better. It was getting late in the day. I was running out of time, and that just seemed like the best solution in the moment. I think I'm finished, and look at it. I think it's really pretty. The color palette worked out, which is great because these were the only colors I had left. Kind of surprising because we had 20 boxes of flowers and I've used almost all of them at this point. That's crazy. But I think it was worth it. I like the little wreath thing going on here. I'm gonna hang it up on the wall probably. If I put it on the front door, it'll get kind of dirty and the door is gonna be like slamming and everything's gonna fall. It's delicate. Don't look at it too hard or things might fall off, but it's semi-sturdy if you just don't touch it. That night, I realized that I accidentally bought the Keurig version of tea and I wanted normal tea bags, so I went to go return it.
I remember going through a box of screws and thinking, boy, those are big screws.
Hello from tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, the baby shower is also tomorrow. The entire downstairs is kind of a mess, but that's because we're getting ready. My parents are here, Ross's parents are here, doing all of the things that actually matter, like getting food ready, cleaning up the downstairs, while I've been playing around with this. I like to think that this is equally as important as making sure that there's ice in the cooler for drinks. I know that's not the case, but I can believe what I want. I have one more project that I want to do. I want to stick the little flowers through here and do like a centerpiece looking thing. The issue is that I'm almost out of flowers. This here is everything that's left. Like, look at that. That's kind of incredible. I probably should have made the letters a little bit smaller, but I am happy with how they turned out. But before I start playing around with this thing, do y'all want to see the nursery? I'll show you. It's almost done, as you can see. Everything's pretty much ready. There's a fresh paint on the walls. Lots of decoration, the theming's good. I do have bags actually of these Spaceman plushies. I'm excited to do something with them. And my friend Holly on Film, gave me this Hammer Barn bucket hat. I don't think she knew it at the time, but it's for babies and toddlers, which I was kind of bummed about because I wanted to wear it, but you know, a year and a half later, now we're pregnant. This will get some use in 3 years, so that'll be good. Oh, and I also do have these Lego shelves. I can maybe put the Spaceman in it and decorate. I think that'll be kind of cute. I know I said the nursery was ready. That was a joke. Not sure if you caught on. The theme of the nursery is not going to be cardboard. It'll be like Lego inspired, and I'm actually really excited to work on it.
We're recording already. Let's do this.
2 of the letters are gone. The family's now working on figuring out how to hang them. I'm really worried. Something's gonna break. Probably not gonna go the way I planned, and I might crash out. I'm pregnant, a little hormonal. We'll see how it goes. I wanted to hang it up on the wall initially, like up here, but it might just be better on the table because they're so heavy. I should have made them smaller, and that's a good lesson that I've learned.
Okay, you can just push it through there and hammer it,
Yeah.
and it's gonna hold it.
Yeah, this is pretty strong.
To the right a little bit. Twist it to the left a little. Tilt it right a little. Okay, tilt it right.
Wherever that goes, it comes down.
The letters were successfully hung up and they are still there. It's been like 6 hours. I'm thrilled about that. I was fully prepared to have a little bit of a meltdown today when everything went wrong, and that didn't happen. I am thrilled. But now I have all the succulents. I gathered them here in this tray. My mom already kind of decorated downstairs with them, so I went and undecorated because these are gonna be our party favors. For each of the little tiny plants, I'm adding a pink bow onto it. The bows came from Amazon and they were supposed to have sticky pieces on them already so you could just stick them. That didn't happen. It did not arrive as described. So I'm using this to adhere all of the bows. I think it'll be really cute. I have 50 of these to do. It's kind of brainless, which is nice because I don't feel like thinking right now. I just finished all of the party favors and I think they turned out really, really cute. I hope that people like them. If they don't, then that's their problem. These are cool. And they're very much on brand with the theme of El Paso backyard barbecue. I feel like the name of themes are supposed to be a little bit more aesthetic. This theme literally just describes what we're about to do tomorrow. We're just living. We're living our lives. But now I'm gonna load them back into this tray, bring them downstairs. I still want to do something with this kind of strange looking hat, but I'm realizing that I'm like actually almost out of flowers. Whatever you see here, this is it. This is all I have left. A few roses, some of these pink ones, some of these. So I don't know, I might play around. We'll see what I can do with it. And hopefully we come up with something that looks cool.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't do anything with this actually, but I still have it. I might play around with it at some point in the future. Maybe not, we'll see. But I feel like I actually do have enough decorations downstairs and it's looking really good. It's all pink, it's cute. I'll give you a little tour soon, but today is the day of the shower. I'm excited, I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep great. I think I'm starting to get to the point in the pregnancy where like my belly is impacting my sleep. Like I just don't feel as comfortable as I did a few months ago or even a few weeks ago. So I guess I have that to look forward to for the next 10 to 12 weeks because I'm just gonna get more pregnant from here. I'm obviously not dressed yet, or at least I hope that's kind of obvious. I'm in my PJs. I already did my makeup. I might curl my hair just like a little bit. It's already curly, like this is my natural hair texture. Let's go check out all the decorations. Here's the dining room. We have some balloons in front of the fish tank. They're going outside later. Here's the dinosaur piñata and then the taco piñata. Lots of snackies here that we still need to put out, but we'll do that later because we still have like 2 or 3 hours before it starts. And then I really like how the party favors turned out. I think the little pink bows are super cute and we laid them out on either side of the snack table here. It's simple, but I'm really happy with it. Good morning. We have some baby pictures over there, but then a lot of Lego flowers kind of like integrated into the decoration as well as up there. Here's some more Lego flowers in vases. We put these little pink bows around them and I think it turned out really cute. But then right above the snack table, we have the flower letters and I think they turned out really, really good. They look better on camera than they do in person, but that's okay. If you come in closer, you can definitely see more of the imperfections, the foam sticking through. There's obviously like 2 different colors of foam going on here. But from back here and for pictures, I think it'll look really, really pretty. And then here's this golden thing I made again. We hung it up there and then tied a pink bow to kind of hide the command hook looking thing. Anyways, here's me in my dress. Me and my husband are like kind of matching today. It's cute. I just really wanted to make this video to kind of take you along with me through the thought process on how I'm kind of decorating with Lego for the baby shower. I had spent so much time kind of thinking about this, especially during my first trimester when I was stuck in bed. But at least in my opinion, all of the planning was worth it. I am so happy with how everything turned out. The letters are stable on the wall. And then the little vases kind of scattered around, the party favors. I just wanted to find different ways to incorporate Lego into my baby shower. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you ended up getting some Lego flower decoration ideas of your own from this. I just wanted to share my ideas with you because I was really proud of them. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you again so much to the Lego group for sending me a literally insane number of Lego flowers to help make my baby shower day special. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye!
Yeah.